I want you guys to put your hands together for Australia's Talia Gibson. So, Talia, thank you for being here. I know this is a very exciting moment for you because, you just won today. You beat Int'l, and this is the first time that you have qualified and gotten into a main draw of a 1,000 event. So a big feat and a big day for Talia. What's going through your mind right now? What are the emotions like?
Oh my goodness, yes. It's been a very exciting day, and yeah, just a very exciting week already. Qualifying for 1,000 for the first time yesterday, and then going out and winning a major match for the first time. So much joy, and it's even my first time here in Indian Wells. I'm having a lovely time. I mean, it's so beautiful here, so I'm very excited to be here.
How did it feel to win here at Indian Wells? There's a lot of fans out there today. I'm sure you've won over a lot of fans as well. What was that moment like, looking over the beautiful view here and getting that win?
Yeah, gosh, it's something that you'll remember for your whole life. It was absolutely stunning today. And I think, playing Int'l, I'm sure they were kind of cheering for Anne, which, fair enough. But yeah, I mean, it was so lovely to play in front of such an amazing crowd as always. And I'm just really loving the experience and being here for the first time. So I already, cannot wait to come back here again next year.
Well, you have a couple of days off. You're going to play on Friday next against Ekaterina Alexandrova.
Yeah.
Obviously, that's going to be a tough match. How are you going to prepare for that after coming off such a big high?
I think it'll be nice to have a bit of a day off tomorrow and just kind of get out on the practice court and I think just enjoy today's win. But of course, yes, coming up against her, it's going to be a really great match. I'm very excited. She's such a high quality player, so I think it'll just be a great opportunity for me to go out there and continue to learn, and whatever happens, I'm just happy to be through to the second round.
Since this is your first time here in Tennis Paradise, what have you done? What can you share with us that you've really enjoyed?
I haven't actually had the opportunity to do much just yet. I wish I could say that I have, but there are a few things that I wanted to put on my list, and I've heard that there's a really amazing hike nearby that you can go up and overlook the whole town. So I'm hoping to be able to do something like that. But I mean, I'm sure I'm going to be coming back here many times. So I think just being able to enjoy the surroundings for the first time is really cool.
So I believe you made it to the quarterfinals in doubles at the Australian Open this year. That is an awesome feat for you, being from Australia. What was that like?
Oh, that was so crazy. I think we didn't expect it to happen at all. In the second round, we came up against the second seeds, Paolini and Irani. So that was a really big match, and I think we saved like 3 match points in that. So it was, we were just over the moon to even get through that match, let alone make it to the quarterfinals. So I think, for me, it was super exciting to make it to the second week of the slam for the first time, and had such a great doubles partner, Kim Birrell. She's such a lovely girl. So yeah, we had an absolute blast.
How do you go into a match like that, knowing you're going up against Paolini and Irani, who are Olympic gold medalists, and there's so many more accolades to their name. What is the mindset when you play big players like that in those moments?
Yeah, I think it is tough. I mean, it's very easy to get distracted with, who's down the other end, of course. But I think we did a really good job of just focusing on ourselves and having a good time. And, we just wanted to go out there and do our best. And I think we played really well. And it was awesome to get through that match.
How does doubles help you when you prepare for singles, or because some players like to just play it to play, but some players feel that it helps their game in singles?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, doubles, there's a lot of different skills that you need for doubles. So I think it can really complement your singles game, especially, when it comes to the transition and coming to the net. I mean, it's something that I'm continuing to work on, of course. So I think that was, a great opportunity to continue learning on the doubles court and, try and implement some of those things into my singles game.
Well, let's get technical here for a minute. Who here plays doubles? I know there's a lot of people that play doubles because these are true tennis fans in this room. I know it. I feel it. What is something that you can advise them to do?
Oh my goodness.
Not to put you on the spotlight.
Oh my gosh. Great question.
I hear chuckles.
This is tough. I think when it comes to doubles, I think the first thing I would say is a lot of good communication with your partner.
Mm-hmm.
You can't go wrong with that. You need to always know, what you're doing with your partner. So it's you're working together. But then at the same time, I think doubles, I think you just got to be ready for anything, especially at the net. Your reflexes have to be good, and you just have to always have that racket up ready to go. So, yeah.
How about the positioning? I mean, if we're return of serve, do we go down the line, cross court? What's the secret there that we all need to learn?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I think it depends. For me, I think most of the time I'm trying to just get the return back cross court and put the ball in play. But I mean, look, there's so many different plays that you can use in doubles. I think, it's always, taking it cross court and being able to get your partner in at the net and help them get in play. I think, it's always, a great thing to do. Try and involve your partner as much as you can and work together. But yeah, that's a tough question. That's a good question.
I hope you guys got something out of that. A little a tip here. Before I let you go, and I'd love to have some of everyone here to ask you some questions. You were involved in a bee incident recently.
Yes,
Can you tell us a little bit about that? Because whenever there are insects that take over the court and interfere with play, it's a little crazy. And we as tennis fans want to know how you handle such a situation mentally, especially during playing a match.
Yeah. Well, okay, so 2 weeks ago I was playing a ITF 100 tournament in Bangalore in India. And this was my second round match. And we had played 2 points in the match. We just started. And then all of a sudden we're midpoint and the umpire says, stop. Bees. And I'm like, what's going on? And we look over on the court next to us and there is a massive swarm of bees just going crazy. I mean, this swarm of bees would have been almost the size of an entire tennis court. It was massive. So yeah, and then everyone's just like, run inside. There was a bit of a panic. So we all ran inside, and then once we got inside, we kind of had a bit of a laugh, thinking this has never happened before. This is quite strange, Sometimes really strange things can happen during a tennis match. So, it didn't delay us too long. The bees settled down after about 10 minutes, and we were able to get back out to play. But it gets to the point where everyone goes out in court, everyone's videoing because they're like, this is so crazy, what's going on? But yeah, it was a bit hard. Then you have to switch back into play mode. But it was quite funny, and I think it's a good reminder of sometimes how you just have to enjoy what's going on, really.
Well, you have experience in that. If you experience that here, because we've had a bee incident here in Indian Wells with Carlos Alcaraz a couple of years ago, you know how to handle it. So maybe you and Carlos can sit down and kind of give a speech to the other players how to handle bees.
Yes, maybe we can. I'm not really sure how many other players have experienced it. So it was quite funny. It did make me think back to, because I remember watching that. So yeah, that was quite funny. But yeah, sometimes strange things happen.
Well, nothing strange about your win today. We're so happy, and congratulations to you. And before we let you go, I would love to open up to the floor. If anyone has a question for Talia, please feel free to raise your hand. Oh, I love it.
Did you have a contingent of Australians to cheer you on?
There were definitely some supporters out there today. I for sure heard them cheering, which is really nice. But I think we're lucky as Australians. We do have a lot of fans that follow the tennis. It's a very popular sport in Australia, and especially with the Australian Open. So yeah, it was very nice to see some people out there supporting today.
Yes.
Did how much of a inspiration and impact did Ash Barty have on?
Yeah,
your tennis or-
huge inspiration. Yeah, it was.
She's fabulous.
Yeah, she is very fabulous. It was, I mean, she was one of the main players that I watched growing up. She's not that much older than me. She retired quite early, but from the time when she was playing, I mean, she did so extremely well very early on in her career when she was very young. So it was extremely inspirational to see not only an Australian, but Australian woman do so well. And so I think a lot of us learned a lot from Ash Barty, especially around her game and, you know, the way she held herself on court. I have had the pleasure of meeting her a couple of times and spending a little bit of time with her. So I'm very lucky, but yeah, it was really awesome to be able to watch her growing up.
Great question. Time for maybe two more. Yes, go ahead.
Hey, I was at the match with Talia yesterday. It was a tough first set. It was
Yeah,
hot.
it
How'd
was.
you regroup?
Yeah.
It was 6-4 first set.
Yeah, a very tough match. You know, she's a great player. It was a real challenge for me. You know, even being down match points in that second set. But yeah, somehow found a way. I think, you know, just there's always opportunities to learn from past experiences, past matches, and what's happened in those matches. And you know, I have had times where I've been match points down and then come back and been able to win the match. I think that's just kind of the way tennis is. You know, anything can happen at any point with momentum shifts and everything. So I think for me, I just tried to take it point by point and just do the best that I could and try and find a way. And yeah, I was really happy that I was able to do that.
We'll have one more question if anyone has any. Going once.
I'll go.
Yes, go ahead.
When you do your big hike this week, is your security detail even going to have a chance to stay up with you?
I don't even have a security detail, so I'll probably just be hiking on up there by myself. But yeah, I hope to be able to do that. I think it'll be great.
Well, we hope you don't have time to hike because that means you're winning through the week. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up one
Thank
more
you for having
time
me.
for Talia Gibson.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Talia.